Number 1. You know, we may just do a best of 5 finals today.
Okay, that's fine with me.
We may check with the players, depending how long this series is.
Yeah, that first one was forever.
Like, I know, I usually make sure that it's always a best of 7, but seeing as how this has already gone on 2 hours or so for the first series. If this one's also 2 hours, we'll probably just call it a best of 5.
Okay, sounds good.
Alright, here we are. Recently joined Team Liquid. It's Clem. And his partner. It's Skillous, representing Team Cascade.
And in the top left, we've got the Terran player. It is uThermal. And his teammate right next door, it's Goblin.
Yes, indeed. A Protoss and a Terran taking on a Protoss and a Terran. Clem wanted a Terran partner. Or wanted a Protoss partner on his team. So all these 2v2 pros, they've all got ideas for what's the perfect team.
Nobody seems to agree.
Nobody seems to agree. But if we use last match as a basis, it is not Protoss and Terran that is the best team. However, the Protoss, if they take a 4th base and don't just double Stargate every game, then I'll have more hope.
Fair enough.
Okay. A Reaper on the way. Nexus for Skillous, whereas his counterpart Goblin has forgone the Nexus. Okay, Stargate on the way here for Skillous.
Yeah.
And we actually have a non-Stargate play from Goblin because he's probably going to be going for a Dark Shrine.
Yes,
Oh,
let's go.
Goblin.
This is what we're here for. Shenanigans.
Yes, I fully approve of these shenanigans. What's your take on ClemSKillous not walling?
I think it's okay. I'm trying to think of what's going to kill them.
DT's running through the non-existent wall?
Well, yes. But at the same time, I mean, Dark Templar are going to be able to get through whatever you have holding that wall,
That's
whether
true.
it's a Zealot or, like, whatever.
Those big swordy boys. They'll cut through anything.
It slows you down a little bit, but...
Hellions cook up that SCV. Who just wanted to build a bunker? Marines on the high ground for uThermal. Trying to hold down the fort while Goblin does his DT thing as he makes a prism, as he's going to be able to warp in those DTs soon enough. Is there any indication of this for Skillous and Clem? So far, I'd say no.
yeah, it seems like they're in the dark here. Bunker survives, albeit on fire.
Alright, where's those DTs? Show me the DTs. There's one, there's two.
They're so far apart.
They are. There's 3 because there's 4 bases, 1 DT in each. Oh man, this is gonna be real bad for...
Seems real bad.
like, horrendously bad, like, game-endingly bad.
Detection, guys? Guys?
See, now the thing about the DTs is that there's twice as many places for them to go.
Right. You have to cover a lot of ground to
Alright,
keep your
2
users
scans
alive.
have been used, but there's still 1 DT in a base.
Don't go in there.
Alright. There should be more DTs warping in too. Just keep burning the scans.
Get Blink.
Get DT Blink. I wouldn't put it past Goblin.
Me neither. I think it'd be great.
This
He's
DT is being
trying to pin him in there.
hugged by the Hellions.
You know, you almost are tempted to do some splash damage to try to kill him.
Right?
But then all the probes die, so...
I was kind of hoping that uThermal would scan, and then the mine would go off on the DT and kill all the probes.
Hey, look, a Liberator.
Or that Clem would scan, pardon me. Yeah, this is not good at all for ClemSKillous.
No.
They're pretty much half the workers of their opponents, and DTs are still being warped in. Oh gosh. This is atrocious. They also haven't found and killed the Prism yet, probably because they assume there's no Prism, but there is. This DT, oh my gosh, is it going to kill the turret? Oh gosh, it killed the turret. This is sad.
This is just really fantastic work from these DTs.
I like the choice from Goblin, though. I mean, not just because of the results, but we didn't see a single DT in the last series. So it was probably not on the minds of Goblin or uThermal. And there's still more DTs running in. uThermal's just given up on detection and is going across the map.
I think we all know that feeling.
Yeah, here's just like,
Defending this is garbage. I'm just going to go attack.
Cannon. That DT gets picked off. There's still no turrets for uThermal, though. The Phoenix are doing lifts, but they got so much damage to get done. Like, what do you do if you're ClemSKillous?
Win?
They're gonna try by pushing on in. There's a bunker, though. There's Marines, Cyclones, and Magfield Accelerator. It's just not happening. Phoenix can't lift up a bunker.
Next patch.
Oh my gosh.
Okay,
how many
ability
Phoenix
added
to lift up a bunker?
5.
5? 1 for each unit, and then 1 for the bunker?
Yeah.
Okay. GG. Well, that was a lot shorter than the previous one.
Yes, by any metric you want to use there. Yeah, those DTs just got way too much done.
Mm-hmm. Next map will be Efflorescence.
I'm really shocked we didn't have a game like that in the first series, to be honest with you.
Yeah, usually there'd be some sort of shenanigans.
Yeah, but nobody really even tried anything. Although I guess, I don't know, there was that one game that Denver made a bunch of Lings and Banes and
Yeah.
nah.
And then he was like, let's not do that.
Yeah.
And then they won anyway.
Did they win that game? Yeah, they did, you're right.
Yeah, that was the scrappy one.
Totally worked out.
Mm-hmm.
Super easy. Barely an inconvenience.
That's got to be pretty sad for ClemSKillous. You wait like an extra hour for that match, and then all of a sudden it's just a DT rush. Goblin says BRB 2 minutes.
Okie doke.
So we will wait for him.
Thanks to everybody who has contributed to the Matcherino. Unfortunately, no free codes remaining, but you can go ahead and do some of the quests, wherein you follow different YouTube channels and Twitter accounts, and that gives you free money to toss at these players.
Mm-hmm.
You can also gain access to the replays for this cup by donating $10, which, hey man, if you want high-level 2v2s to study and improve your own 2v2 game, this is the way to do it. Reaper Rush, but refused to say GG. I don't know. Hey, also, you guys can thumbs up us here on Afreeca TV. See, underneath, there's a ton of icons underneath our faces right now, but one of them is a thumbs up. And you can click that to thumbs us up once a day, it always tells me. But it just helps us get visibility. I believe there was another thing that told us that we are number 1 here on Afreeca TV right now.
Yeah, like a hot broadcast or whatever.
Yeah, whatever the term is for that one.
There is Goblin. So we will get everyone to sound off. All ready? We have one ready. We have two readies.
Gillis is ready.
It says go go. 3 readies. 4 readies. There's a lot of readies. Everyone is ready. Are you ready, Freddy?
Ready, Freddy.
You know what I wish we had? More pro gamers with ridiculous names.
Ridiculous names?
Like ridiculous usernames.
I'm trying to think of what that would be.
I don't know. Just something like Bamboozle. I don't know.
Just player names himself Shenanigans.
Yes. Oh my gosh, that would be fantastic.
That'd be pretty good.
Then when he's dropping, you could say there's shenanigans all over the place. Okay, here we are. They got DT Rush. It's Liquid Clem and Skillous.
And then we've got ourselves a Goblin. And a liquid-cooled Thermi.
You think that's what that means? Liquid Thermi?
No, definitely not. It's Team Liquid, and then it's uThermal.
But do you think that's why it like shows Thermi? I don't know.
Well, I don't know. That's one of his nicknames is Thermi.
Yeah.
Because uThermal is 3 syllables, and Thermi is 2.
Yes. Okay, so this... I know this is a map which players get very divided on. I can't remember what the name of the other one was. Hostility saying next person to say shenanigans. What's the name of that restaurant again? One that you like?
Well, the crap on the walls. Oh, you mean Shenanigans?
They made a second one of those, didn't they?
They did.
Did you ever watch it?
I did. I saw it in theaters. It was good. I mean, it wasn't as good as the first one, but it wasn't terrible either. I enjoyed it.
Okay, that's good. They did a GoFundMe for that, didn't they?
I think so. Yeah, it seemed to be crowdfunded. I'm sure you can probably get it for like $1 on some streaming service right now. I wouldn't be surprised.
Probably. I may watch that this weekend. We'll see. But then I also have to watch Spinal Tap. That's been one that's been recommended to me.
Spinal Tap is fantastic. I'm not going to argue against that at all.
I will watch the next Super Troopers.
Do it. Write it down.
Okay, we have a or a Twilight Council from Goblin again. Does he do another Dark Shrine, or is he going to go Blink since he's opening with 2 Stalkers?
I mean,
Make
as embarrassing, yeah. It's as embarrassing as it is to die to DTs twice in a row. Just like dig a hole and put yourself in.
Particularly when there's 2 of you,
Yeah.
and neither of you are like, wait a second, there could be DTs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get the feeling that ClemSKillous are going to be a little more on guard this game. But, oh, look at this. BC Rush from uThermal.
In a team game, I'm interested in this.
A 1 base BC Rush. I mean, it could always be for Liberators technically, but it's not going to be for Liberators.
Yeah, I was going to say.
And Immortal's on the way for Skillous. So he's playing like a defensive style. He just wanted to get up that expo. Same for Clem. These guys have a different idea of how 2v2 is going to go.
I like it. No complaints from me.
I do enjoy this, that uThermal and Goblin are like, all right, let's get in and get out. 20 minutes. Let's do this thing.
20-minute adventure.
Viking is on the way for Clem, which I like to see. That'll help out against a BC. Now the problem is, Clem's getting pounced on right now. The Stalkers are going to be coming in for Skillous. They don't have Blink just yet, but they will in a second. Clem has a tank on the high ground, which will be a saving grace. But look at this. This is the map which players are super split up. Fortunately for Skillous, he did make 2 Immortals, which will greatly help out against the Stalkers. Not so much against the incoming Battlecruiser, though.
No. That is a negatory.
Clem must have sniffed out this BC, though, because he is making... Oh, yes, and he did actually scout it. He's making double Viking at a time. 3 Immortals for Skillous, though. I love this. Oh, there's the BC. There's the Stalkers. All of a sudden, Skillous is getting ganged up on. The Vikings are coming to help out, though, against the BC. The Immortals are being microed back. This is actually going surprisingly well, I'd say, for Skillous and Clem. The BC actually dies. It doesn't escape. What a hold!
Wow. Yeah, that was an impressive hold. Losing the BC there really sucks. Because the BC had a jump.
No, it jumped in.
Oh, never mind. In that case, we're good. Not as bad.
No.
Well, now the counterattack is real.
Wow. This series is just like bop versus bop. What a great call from Skillous just to be making those Immortals. Proxy Gateway gets found. Goblin won't be able to warp in any more Stalkers there. While Clem is going to be pushing towards his opponent's base, uThermal, he's making a tank. He's got 1 out already. This is going to be curious. Siege tank gets picked off. Was not repaired. Another tank going to get picked off. Recall used in order to counter these Stalkers.
You want to mitigate that damage as much as you can.
Oh, did I turn off unit supply? What's the hotkey to do that again? I'm sorry, guys. There we go. It's back.
Hotkeys, man.
Yeah, hotkeys are hard. Looks like there's a recall from Goblin to pull his Stalkers in, but they're just gonna die.
Yeah, if your recall is 3 Stalkers, you're probably not going to save it.
Yeah, uThermal and Goblin are pretty much toast.
Goblin especially.
Yeah, uThermal can hang on and try, but yeah, Goblin is dead. And without your teammate, you're just half of the team. Goblin has some Stalkers and 1 unpowered gateway to his name. uThermal is 2 BCs.
And a dream.
And a dream. Clem's making Vikings, though. Stalkers are going to try and do what they can. They no longer have the ability to recall, though, as there isn't a Nexus.
They do have Blink.
They do. It's kind of like
capability is okay. Yeah.
uThermal helps his teammate out, scans the high ground, being a bro. He's like, fine, all you have is these Stalkers. I'll help you keep them alive a little bit longer. Picking off as many SCVs as he can, but it's just...
Landed Vikings with their bonus damage versus mechanical units finally get to use it. Not often landed Vikings feel useful.
Yeah. That's... yeah. uThermal's a dreamer. Never give up, never surrender, he says. Probably letting Goblin micro these BCs right now since he's got nothing else. the Vikings of Clem are in pursuit. BC's teleport away. He can come in to help in the fight as Clem and Skillous are going to push forward to tie the series up. One BC gets focused down, the second goes down, and GG, the series is tied.
Boom.
Just like that.
Yeah, sometimes that's what 2v2 is. You hold the initial attack, and then your counter is good.
That's just Starcraft.
It is. It's very Starcrafty as a whole. Yeah, so we're tied up in this best of 5. A couple shorter games here for this series, which definitely a change from the first series that were all 25 minutes long.
Yeah, not bitter at all about that.
No, not bitter. Just unexpected, really.
Yeah. I mean,
they were good games. Like
yeah.
All of those were good games.
They were all very good games. However, towards the end there, it did just kind of get a bit like, maybe you need to change it up a bit if you want to have success.
Yeah. Anyway, thanks everybody for hanging out with us. Tell your friends who are StarCraft fans about the tournaments over here on Afreeca TV. We're here every other week, so it's not a huge commitment. We just bookmark the page. It's going to be on, a Saturday or a Sunday probably. Follow us on Twitter for announcements of exactly when that's going to happen. And you can be here for every bit of the professional StarCraft 2 action we get here out on AfreecaTV.com.
Okay, we will get uThermal in here.
Oh, someone did notice that the Afreeca World splash page with all the players' faces on them
has Goblin as Zerg.
Yeah.
Yes, I noticed that.
I didn't notice that.
I got updated one sent to me, but I forgot to click it. I forgot to post that one.
It's all good. I didn't actually notice.
No, someone always points it out. I'm like, ah!
There's somebody paying attention.
Why do you have to notice?
Yeah. Got a fan of LaughNgamez in chat here. You are so handsome. Do you know that? That's a good question, I think.
Well, now I do.
There you go.
Thank you very much.
Newly educated.
Blush. You are too sweet. Alright. Liquid, Thermi, and Goblin in the top right-hand side of the map.
Dun, 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 dun.
I want to say, what team is Goblin on?
Does Goblin play for right now? I'll find out. Teamless.
What?
What says?
No.
He left Infinity Gaming in January.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, he was on Infinity. How's Goblin still teamless, guys? Like, I know he says he doesn't care about StarCraft, but he's got so much passion. Someone pick him up. Like, I know that you might not want to go and pick up a guy who's like, oh, I don't care about StarCraft 2. And he kind of just memes his way along. But he does care. He's a young guy with a lot of talent. Oh, look at this. uThermal being a bro. Helping Goblin build his refinery.
So nice to do in team games.
Mm-hmm. It's nice being able to do something nice in game for someone.
Even if you can't win.
I think Terran teams, you can supply drop your teammates thing, I want to say. Your teammates' supply depots, TVT.
I didn't know that.
I think you can. There's a few little things you can do like that.
I kind of feel like you could build something around that somehow. I don't know.
Maybe. If 2v2 meta developed enough, we could possibly see something like that. But for the most part, it's just a bunch of freestyle. Speaking of freestyle, what's everyone's thoughts on us doing like a pro player FFA?
Oh, people love the pro player FF. Are you kidding? We don't have to ask at all.
Oh, okay, let's just do it.
Okay, deal.
Alright. I will see if I can make that a thing. I was thinking try and get like 8 Korean pros and do like a best of 3 on a point system.
Holy crap. That would be amazing. Yes, please.
I will try and make it happen.
Well, it's too late because now I expect it. So, Reaper battles, Hellion comes in. We're done.
Okay. Guess I should pull up the production tab to point out that it's double Stargate for Skillous, but Goblin already has one. They tell them they've already got one.
Already got one. A holy grail. I like Dusty Gorge.
Yeah, I like it just because you can split the map and be a complete jerk.
Yep.
You just rush to take the center, then you get the 2 gold bases.
And then you win.
Yep. It's a great time. It's one of the few situations which I like to turtle on. Mario Kart SNES points, pretty much exactly like that.
Oh, there we go.
You come in first, you get 8 points, second 7, etc., etc.
Then you have 3 races. I mean, games.
Mm-hmm. I think that would be great fun.
So much fun.
It'll be a mess, a gigantic mess, but it'll be a fun mess. So Goblin was trying to look all stylish with his 2 Stargates, but then Skillous is just kind of flexing on him by building 3.
Works for me.
Mm-hmm. Makes me wonder if Clem's funneling Skillous resources.
Which you can do.
You can do it. A scan goes down. I guess that was to kill a Banshee. Fleet Bacon on the way for Goblin. So while he'll have less Phoenix, his Phoenix will be able to shoot further. Which can be all you need. Factory is on the way for Clem. uThermal going for barracks. Okay. In case of tiebreaker, units killed. I think in case of tiebreaker, we do a 1v1 single match.
Kind of a letdown after all that free-for-all goodness.
Yeah. I think that would be how we determine it, though, right?
It does seem fair, yeah.
Or I guess we could always just let the players split the prize if there's a tie.
Phoenix Ball looking pretty scary here for Goblin.
Hostility says better get to bed earlier then. Not sure what that's in regards to.
Not sure either.
Better get to... I guess he's leaving. Good night. Maybe you're heading out. Goblin has his Anion Pulse Crystals. So in theory, he could attack and try and bully Skillous. But it's always risky moving out with your Phoenix. As a matter of fact, it's actually Skillous moving out with his. Oh, Clem coming in with the support, though.
Yeah, he's race car meching it here.
But look at this. Skillous has the range, and he's going to be like, you don't have the range, do you?
Skillous immediately starts the race.
He's like, nope, 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 nope. That's a hard nope. Look at this, though. The center of the map being controlled by Clem and Skillous. This is a lot of Phoenix. And in the mass Phoenix versus Phoenix, I actually like, I think, uThermal's bio with his Raven.
Absolutely.
An anti-armor missile on those bad boys. That'll do it.
Phoenix love to clump up and take that anti-armor missile.
They do. They do-be-do-be-do. How do you even know who's got more Phoenix if you're these players?
Experience?
Alright, uThermal's moving forward. Oh, anti-armor missile hits the tank. It avoids the Phoenix.
It's okay.
Oh, that Raven takes a shot. So scrappy. Oh, there it hits the Phoenix. Do you just go now if you're these players? Do you say, right, those Phoenix are so softened up that we can take this? The problem is there's Widow Mines. Before there wasn't Widow Mines, so I think if they had gone then, maybe they could have. But for now, it looks like Skillous and Clem are just setting up shop.
We live here now.
Give us this half of the map. We will mine it out.
You have to pay a toll to come through here, and the toll is your lives.
Yeah. Okay, now hear me out. So you know how there's destructible rocks?
I'm familiar.
Phoenix should be able to lift them up and fly them over and drop them on things.
That does fit nicely in line with my Terran buildings that fall should explode and cause damage.
I'm all for it.
Not a lot of damage, but some.
Some, just enough.
Yeah.
Just so you can land them on those pesky Zerglings that burrow under your CC.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Carriers are on the way for Skillous. Goblin's still just making Phoenix. I really like Clem's position better. Clem and Skillous' position better. I mean, uThermal's dropping, but the Thors will make mincemeat of them. So they really need to break the center. Because it's going to start being mined from.
Yeah, and that's where you lose.
Yes, that is where you lose. The Phoenix for Skillous going to do a bunch of lift in it.
Yes, additionally, where you lose is when you lose a bunch of probes.
Wow. Oh, the battle's happening.
Whoa,
I don't know who's winning.
Skillous is taking it.
Yeah. Wow, Goblin just wrecking with his superior Phoenix count.
Wow, that was... Skillous went for that. He didn't have to. There was an angle to escape, and he went for it instead.
I don't know. He was kind of getting picked away on, so I guess he just chose to fight.
Yeah.
Now,
well, I mean, he was not that far away from Clem's base, though, and there are turrets over there.
Yeah.
Anyway, whatever.
So now Goblin has like 40 Phoenix that have done their duty. They can't lift up the Thors. They can pick off the carriers actually very well.
Oh my gosh.
But against
Phoenix
the Widow Mines and
carriers.
Thors, they are no good. They really should... actually, no, yeah, this drop is going really well for uThermal. What a scrappy match. Nexus is getting picked off. Skillous really doesn't have anything of substance, as if he makes more carriers, they will just be picked off by the Phoenix. Goblin going into his own carriers.
Nexus down, no saving that. Goblin still flying around, just in Skillous' base, killing stuff.
Oh, that's a lot of expensive carriers getting picked off.
Skillous, having a bad day.
Sometimes in PvP, if you transition to carriers too soon and your opponent keeps building them, you will just get wrecked. uThermal pushing forward, cleaning out the center. Wow, what was a very good position for ClemSKillous has drastically gone downhill.
And what all came down to is that huge Phoenix battle.
Yeah, Skillous, if he had bided his time and waited, he could have built up to an actual healthy carrier count, but since he didn't have the Phoenix to defend them, he just kind of got wrecked. The battle for the center continues as uThermal sets up his tanks. That TF not getting repaired. In comes uThermal, he will retreat. Skillous is in a very rough spot though, with losing 3 bases, just rebuilding his 3rd. Can't afford to make that many carriers anymore.
Yeah, I mean Mass Carrier or Mass Phoenix rather unchecked.
When does Clem make BCs?
So hard to deal with.
Easy. NN. Alright. Looks like Goblin and uThermal take the lead.
For the memes? Why make BCs? Well, because they're fun.
I mean, I guess they were planning on transitioning, but turns out there was enough Phoenix to actually kill the 2 BCs.
Yeah. I mean, if you're not familiar with all the Phoenix play in team games, welcome.
Phoenix and carriers, that's about it. That's the show.
Real good. Gotta nerf Phoenix for the team game scene.
They're not that good.
In team games?
They're pretty good. But like
every single, in 2v2s and 3v3s, 4v4s, if there's a Protoss, they're going Mass Phoenix.
Yeah, they're good, but, I mean, tell that to Beastie QT and Max Packs.
True facts. Not unstoppable. Can you imagine if they nerfed Phoenix for the team game scene? They're like, we know it's fine in 1v1, but we're going to nerf this because it's overpowered in 2v2. I think people would riot.
Yeah, trying to have separate balance for 2v2.
Oh, no, just changing it entirely.
Oh, balancing the game for 2v2? Oh my god. Could you imagine the tweets from some pro gamers?
Yes, they'd be very mad.
Oh, that would be fantastic. I would love that. Can we do that? Not even a substantial change, just like a tiny one.
Yeah, Phoenix shields are dropped by 5 in response to how good they are in 2v2.
That would be hilarious. Oh, please, let's do it.
Even just as a prank, right? Even as just we're announcing it, we're serious about this, and then we don't follow through. But not as an April Fool's Day thing. Those don't count. Those are not real.
TMD now complimenting your beard.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you, TMDWLS. Anti-Tank, how do you suggest we promote this? Twitter ads, Facebook advertising.
We do the Twitter, we do the Reddit, we do the Team Liquid, we do the Discord.
We're on the front page of Team Liquid right now.
The main viewership would be better if we were at a different hour, but then again, at the same time, it's the thing that it's all about who we're trying to attract. I think we do a pretty good job for getting like an audience over that's actually like an English audience compared to like if you watch other platforms that have tried to run events and stuff in the past, then you'll actually kind of see like they have no one really talking or anything like that in chat for on other platforms or whatever. Stick a double Alpha Star team into the bracket. That's the dream right there. That's the kind of thing I wish they did with Alpha Star. Like they built a super powerful AI, just put it in odd situations. Let's see it. Yeah, we could have labeled this one. I don't think there is a actual 2v2 thing that we can call them. Oh, I guess I could have just called it 2v2. Yeah.
I mean, it says 2v2 below.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's kind of grayed out and...
Yeah, I could have just done it under the 2v2 thing, but it is what it is. And it is mainly just the hour. Alright, it looks like everyone is in the lobby. We will double check that all are ready. Skillous ready, Clem ready. Goblin ready, Thermal ready. By my math, that's 4.
Your math is accurate.
On Twitch chat, a lot of people were interested when I mentioned this tournament. Yeah, people just aren't necessarily willing to go to another platform, though.
It does seem to be the problem.
Like, and it's kind of understandable why. I mean, I think we have made some headway. At least from my perspective, anyway. I don't have all the metrics or anything. I think we have made some headway as far as like building a reliable audience and like convincing the Starcraft community that Afreeca is a place to go for events. As we've been doing it pretty consistently. Anyway, enough of that musing. Here we are. It is Goblin and his partner in crime, uThermal.
And in the bottom left, walling off, we got ourselves Clem and Skillous.
Out of all the maps to actually wall off in 2v2, though, is this it?
I've seen it done.
You're so open, though, like in the main base.
Yeah, and there are the back rocks that can get knocked down and access that left side base.
Yeah.
But as long as you watch those rocks, I don't know, I've seen it done.
Yeah.
And it works. It honestly works pretty well. I don't know. I'm thinking mainly from a Zerg perspective, and there are no Zergs. So...
That is true.
Against Protoss and Terran, maybe not as good.
Like, I understand the make yourself united kind of thing. And I will say that this is okay for ClemSKillous because they are playing aggressive. Like, double gate, double barracks from these players, so they can alleviate the fact that they've left themselves open. In a sense, like Skillous is wide open, doesn't have any barrack, doesn't have any gateways or anything in his main base. So in a sense, they're alleviating the pressure by putting on their own. And oh boy, it's coming. Proxy pylon for Skillous. He's already made 2 gateways. Is it going to be a robo, or will it be just another gate or 2?
Robo.
Let's see the robo. Give me an immortal and a prism. Robo!
Yeah, Robo's more interesting.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. I come down on this.
Stargate is on the way for Goblin. Goblin's actually made quite literally nothing, and it's just going for a Stargate. Oh, did uThermal see this? He saw it. He knows. He sees the proxy robo. Alarm bells are ringing. Ring ting tingling. Goblin throws up another Stargate and hasn't fired up a unit in the face of this proxy yet. uThermal will be shooed away.
Stopping to throw down some KD8 charges.
Yeah, so the robo, it's getting up. Goblin says, right, I'm committed, so he's making a Phoenix, which will indeed help lifting the Immortal. His main base could be exposed, though, as he's only going to have so many lifts, and Reapers can potentially just jump up there, and they will. The pressure is going to start mounting here on Goblin, a very wise target for Clem and Skillous. The Stalkers, though, outnumbered and outgunned by the Reapers.
Which is never a good thing. That's always embarrassing. Like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Stalker.
The Reapers of Clem do come to help out. Now there's an Immortal, though. Which it'll take more than just a few Reapers to kill that.
This is looking real scary all of a sudden.
Stargate. Or, I mean, yeah, the Stargate's gonna get unpowered.
Okay, no Phoenix. Well, no more Phoenix for you, anyway.
What a scrappy series so far.
Absolutely. You want to macro up? No.
uThermal doesn't even have, like, anything. He's got 8 Reapers against 8 Reapers, 5 Stalkers, and an Immortal. I mean, there's the couple Phoenix for Goblin, which can help out, but they won't really help out. So, yeah, I think we're going to have a Game 5 in this 2v2 series. uThermal's on 5 racks. He's making some Marines, making some more Reapers. He's going to pull the boys to try and engage us. If the Reapers of Clem aren't here to help out, and they are not, this could potentially go better for uThermal, as it actually is. He's getting a good surround. The Reapers are putting out damage. And he's actually going to clean up this army of Skillous.
Yeah, look at that. Stalker down.
Clem's Reapers, if they were there, they would have just massacred all the SCVs. But they were not.
Enjoying the atmosphere here on Overgrown Facility. You got wildlife, yeah, vegetation. You got Phoenix in their natural habitat.
Picking up a bunch of Reapers.
Anti-Tank says that Clem blew that attack.
Yeah, he kind of did by not backing up Skillous.
Yeah. Reapers getting through your wall is never a good thing.
Stalker is going to do what they can. Targeting the Phoenix, but the Reaper's dealing a lot of damage.
Yeah, the Reaper's doing a lot better against this Marine Stalker thing than I thought that they would.
I honestly thought we were going to Game 5, but apparently we're not, and Goblin and uThermal are just going to win. Okay.
Yeah, look at that.
I did not expect that.
Wow.
Wow,
Wow.
yeah. That was kind of an upset, that game.